With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Playoff atmosphere in the building tonight. Two of the elite teams in the WNBA squaring off.
This is as good as it gets. There's only a few teams in the league on this level.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, this is a preview of the playoffs. You know, if they don't meet in the postseason, I'll be shocked. And guys, the energy in this arena with these fans is going to be off the charts.
And it's Collier with the rebound. Now Williams. Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams. Collier for three. A rebound by Brianna Stewart.
Here's Feebish.
She's guarded by Williams. Left side Stewart. It's a deflection.
Because of Smith's ability to read opponents effectively, she's able to be just a quality shot blocker.
Outside. The kick out to Williams. Let's go with a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Feebish.
Ionescu, right side. Pass to Cloud. From downtown. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the foul called on Collier. That's her first foul.
Yeah, she had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
I agree. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud connects from three-point range.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Napheesa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the Lynx. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
Jones outside. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Brianna Stewart from outside. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Here's Collier. To the middle.
Napheesa Collier on the wing.
From 18 feet away. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Yep, that one goes.
So dangerous on the drive. Ionescu is superb at seeing avenues to the rim and attacking.
Here's Williams. Comes up empty down low.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Offensive rebound. Stewart. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort. Minnesota trailing. Outside Williams. The floater. And she lays it in.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
McBride with the ball. She's covered by Cloud.
Smith with it.
There's the three. That one is off. Ionescu outside. Cloud outside.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Cloud. Stewart. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by Smith. And the Lynx pushing it up now. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. Rebound New York. Now here is Ionescu. Cloud outside. Pass to Stewart. Over Smith. Stewart misses.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Williams can't get it to go. New York in the lead. Here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Now Stewart. Cloud outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Williams with it. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Collier. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Stewart with the ball. Smith is there. Stewart can't hit.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss. Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Here's Ionescu. And she drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Pass to Smith. Now McBride. And here's Carlton. The rebound by the Liberty.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
Phoebish with the bucket.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. Three-pointer. And Jones pulls it down.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here is Ionescu. She has 6. Outside Stewart. Back to Ionescu. From deep. Missed the shot. She's 3 for 4 in the game. Now here's Williams. Back to Collier. Over Stewart. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter in the books. It's the Liberty up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
And here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. It's Diamond Miller on the wing. Shepard with it.
For three, Kayla McBride.
Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
2 on the clock. And it's Sabali missing. McBride outside.
Pass to Heidemann.
The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
Now here's Jones. To the wing on the left. Here's Johannes.
And Peely pulls it down.
Now Shepard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Shepard the screen.
Diamond Miller for 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And the Liberty with possession here. Davis.
Miller defending.
Pass to Burke. And here is Jones. Now Burke. Johannes. It's good from long range.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Shepard the screen.
For 3, Kayla McBride. After 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
From beyond the arc, drills it from outside.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
McBride outside.
Miller.
Back to McBride. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Davis misses. Minnesota trailing. McBride outside. From the elbow. Shepard. It's good on the putback.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Pass to Burke. To the wing, right side. Jones inside.
Peely defending.
Count it.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Outside Miller.
McBride.
Back to Miller.
That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
And coaching so difficult in this league. What do you think is an underrated skill for head coaches?
Motivation. I mean, there are so many games. The travel is difficult. So having your team at close to 100% is big. Making sure they're locked in.
And I think it's rotations and fitting the pieces together. You want to find out what the best combinations are, because it's about more than just throwing talent out there.
Here's Heidemann.
Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Johannes.
Sabali down low. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Pass to McBride.
Outside Miller.
Over Davis.
Miller can't get it to go.
New York in the lead.
Now here's Davis.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to McBride. Fires the three.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
McBride outside.
Pass to Miller.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Timeout called the Liberty. Here's Ionescu. She's got 6. Pass to Harrison.
Ionescu has it.
Takes the 3. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
Loud outside. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Nafisa Collier.
A problem for the defense from anywhere. Ionescu enjoys getting inside and forcing them to get aggressive with her.
And the first one drops.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 8. New York, no good that time either.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her, not a very well-advised shot.
No, I mean, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Here's Williams. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
It takes a lot of focus to score while getting fouled. Courtney Williams with 100% attention on scoring. It's her main goal every trip down the court.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every part of this team.
And that one drops, so they lead by one.
And in 2023, Minnesota finished as the 6th seed with a record of 19-21.
Well, Minnesota missed the playoffs in 2022, which ended their 11-year postseason streak. But they regrouped, and in 2023, they took the Sun the full 3 games in the first round, almost pulling off the huge upset. But what was most important was getting back to the postseason.
Pass to Smith. From deep, buries the long-range jumper.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's Cloud. From outside the arc. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lynx on top. They lead by 1. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And here are the Lynx now. It's a one-point game. Outside Williams. McBride outside. The three is up. Ooh, no luck on that one. And the Liberty with possession here. Ionescu outside. Wide open. They get it back. Here's Jones. Off with the layup.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Smith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. And just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. It took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing 3rd in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
The first one falls.
All right, I know you're both wildly unqualified, but I'm going to make you GMs for the day here. Do you go with a deep team or a top-heavy roster?
I'm going top-heavy. You need elite talent to win in this league, and multiple stars always help with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll throw in the talent pool in this league is just so deep. Those so-called depth players, they're still really good.
And good on both.
The prototypical big for today's game, Smith can beat you inside and outside.
Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. All sorts of time. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Williams. She's got 8. Over Ionescu. And Williams gets it to go.
It feels like the rest of basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Here's Stewart. Rebounded by McBride. The Lynx leading. Smith inside. Working on Jones. Pass to Carlton. Back to McBride. Williams. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
Another one for Williams. She can do so many different things with the ball, it makes her hard to guard.
Goes outside. Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Williams can't get it to go. Courtney Williams with the steal. Collier outside. Pass to Carlton. The tray. And the Lynx, another 3.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
The kick out to Ionescu. Off target from 3-point range. Right outside. And the foul called on Cloud. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Carlton. 9 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to McBride. Watches it.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Here's Phoebish.
Book it off the beautiful crossover.
She took advantage of some soft D on that drive. Very little resistance for her on the way to the basket.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big 3?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Williams can't get it to go.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
A nice shot by Stewart.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Now here's Williams.
Covered by Ionescu.
The screen by Collier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Timeout called the Liberty.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Liberty making a switch here. Ionescu, right side. Shoots over Williams. New York, no good that time either. Pass to McBride. Here's the three. Drops in the tray.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Here's Burke.
Here's Phoebish. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Here's Williams. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pass to McBride. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Ionescu outside. Now Burke, covered by Collier. Ionescu left side. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not messing around, just take it to the hoop strong. At 5'8", Williams is one of the best smaller finishers at the rim in the league.
Here's Burke. McBride covering. Brianna Stewart from outside. New York, no good that time either. So the Lynx now. Collier outside. Pass to Williams. Stewart inside. She's guarded by Shepard. To end the drought. And that's good. Brianna Stewart for 3.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
Outside Williams. Takes it out to Collier. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
And Collier knows she has the green light to take these shots. Love how fast she makes decisions.
Ionescu outside. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
The Lynx with the lead. Here's Heidemann. Makes it off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Sabali. Rebound by the Lynx. Collier with it. He has 5. Pass to Samuelson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total 6 since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now Burke. Pass to Jones. Over Collier. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lynx ahead, up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to get started here. Here's Cloud. Pass to Burke. Now Ionescu. No one near her. Shepard pulls it in. McBride. Out to Miller. Now Heidemann. Expanding her range. It's rebounded by Sabali. And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing by 10. Ionescu up top. McBride covering. And it's good for 2.
And this is where Harrison should look to score. I like her being aggressive inside.
Now here's Miller.
Guarded closely. Pass to Heidemann. The 3. New York with the rebound. Here's Burke.
Miller defending.
Left side, Sabali. Ionescu. And it's off from 3-point range.
Now here's Shepard. Defended by Harrison.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Shepard, good. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Burke. Here's Harrison.
She's guarded by Shepard.
And here's Ionescu. And she's all alone. Up the floor.
And shots good by Peely.
He knows how to move the ball around the floor. Shepard is pretty good at finding her targets.
Ionescu outside. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Right outside.
Pass to Miller.
Back to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Cloud. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
And Peely pulls it down.
And here are the Lynx now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Pass to McBride. Here's Heidemann. Shoots over Cloud. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shepard. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's New York with it. 11-point game.
Here's Phoebish. Healy defending.
Cloud outside. Pass to Ionescu. This one for three.
Shepard pulls it in. Heidemann.
From deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
And the Liberty with possession here. They trail by 14. Cloud with it. And Williams picks her up defensively. From about 10 feet out, a nice shot by Cloud. Here's Williams. Pass to Shepard. Back to Williams. Now McBride. The kick out to Williams. The three ball. Rebound New York.
And here's Burke.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu sinks the triple.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Liberty making a switch here. The Lynx with the lead. Now here's Williams. It's good, and that's 8 baskets for her, 8 for 15 shooting.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
Pass to Ionescu for three. And Collier pulls it down. And here are the Lynx now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's McBride. Collier defended by Stewart.
Collier can't get it to go.
Ionescu right side. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That's on Courtney Williams.
Strong take to the rim. Ionescu is so dominant on the drive, sometimes all you can do is foul her.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Williams. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
A tricky player. Williams is very hard to stop off the dribble. So commanding of the ball.
Williams. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And she makes both free throws. Here's Ionescu. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Smith.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Loud outside.
Have to like when Jones puts pressure on the defense. This is how she gets fouls.
Second team foul. At the line for Liberty, Jonquel Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 10.
The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe. Williams with it. That one falls.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
And it's New York's ball. Here's Ionescu. And the layup is good.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Left side, Williams. Collier outside. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. Rebound by the Lynx. And here's Collier. Outside, Williams. Smith outside. Clock at 6. Here's Carlton. And a miss there on the triple. Now here is Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Offensive board. Pass to Jones. Tries again. Here's Febish. They shoot again. Outside for Cloud. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
Teamwork is important to Jones. She has excellent chemistry with her teammates and just does what's best for everyone.
Now here's Williams. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cloud pulls it in. So we see the Lynx get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.